Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Kami, hello. And today we will be
building a mecha.
Yep, we will be assembling the mecha that was to be comprised of all of these Keaood builds that we've been putting together over the last couple weeks.
Yes. And you wanted to mention something about your little satellite dish.
I thought it looked like a duck. Anyway. It's a weird duck. But, you know, the angle kind of makes it look a little bit like one.
Space duck.
Yes.
In space, no one can hear you
quack. I shall call him
Howard. Oh, so the first step is we take the wings off. Flip. And then... Oh, wrong piece. The longer piece here with the sticker. And of course, it's corresponding.
The corresponding piece also comes off.
Yep. Which is funny because then you immediately put them right back on.
Yep, right.
Just the camera a little bit.
Yep.
To make it a little easier on Dude.
Trying to reach across the table is fun.
Yes. And now here's where that weird ball joint
comes into play.
Uh-huh.
Aha! It becomes a foot.
Uh-huh. We have built a leg.
Yes.
He now has a leg to stand on.
Yes.
I'll set that right here. Next, we have our rover.
I think I can already see where this is going. I think this might be the other leg.
I believe it is. And with that, this moves all the way down. They then have me flip this. Move those down. Ah! Dude. So the solar panel. Oh, how dare that not be
the solar panels become part of the foot.
Yes.
Not recommended with solar panels. Just gonna say that.
No. Under general use, no. And this doesn't really change much, but hey, that 2 legs already.
Yes.
Fairly easy so far.
Yes.
So that was page 1. Ah, and on the second one we immediately jump.
Aha.
So these blue bands are the guide markers.
Ah.
Assuming may need a brick separator.
We have a brick separator.
Yeah. So first, we
if
separate...
there's one thing that we have, it's plenty of brick separators.
True. Ah, and we get Howard here.
Yes.
We take his feet off.
That's not how the movie went. No.
No. Okay, that connects like so. And we get the white based hand.
Aha.
And the silver.
So Howard becomes a shoulder joint.
Yes. So now we have an arm. And the good news, we're not done yet.
But wait, there's more.
Yes. Got the solar panels.
And no, that was not meant to be Billy Mays that time, to be clear.
He's not back again.
He's not back again.
Wait, did I mess something up? I might have messed something up. I see.
Infomercials going back and using clips of him saying that feel weird.
So what
by the
is
way,
not immediately clear, the 1x4 round, this piece, which is normally here, also comes off with this module.
Aha.
That is not immediately clear.
Ah.
But it's required, especially if you're trying to attach the hand.
Yes, because there would be nothing there for the hand to grip onto.
Yep. So yeah, well now we have a leg,
We have
2 arms.
2 legs, 2 arms.
Yep. Since I only said a leg instead of 2 legs. Okay, now the challenging portion. We have the satellite of a space station. And those come off. Nice and simple at least. And here's where it gets. And this separates to there. So now we have this.
To be the hip joint.
Uh-huh. The hip and the upper legs. Knees.
Yes.
So it so far is not a bad.
The thighs,
Yeah.
as it were.
It is not a bad quote unquote.
It's not horribly misleading so far
No.
in terms of description. So that we can vouch the direction so far.
This is gonna be the hard part. Getting the ball joints out.
Ah.
Because this is where the arms connect, I'm sure. This to this module.
Yes.
Again, assuming I can get this out. 1 second, as I just
Pliers.
craft pliers just so I can save a little
Some
time.
of the solar panels just popped off in case folks are wondering why I reacted the way I did.
And it popped right back on.
Yep. Dude was just having a trial trying to get the
Ball joint
ball
out.
joint out.
It's like there's limited room right here.
Yes. So while there's not much going on screen, be aware that there is...
I cheated. I used pliers. I fully admit that was cheating. But that was just so I can go, okay, see. And then I have to take it apart anyway.
Whoops.
The solar panels are still in the way, but...
Mm.
Okay, these fold up. Like that. That gets set aside for a minute.
Yeah, these are probably going to be the arm joints.
These flip down, and these flip up. So, I'm pretty sure this is all going to be part of torso in a minute.
That would make sense.
Okay. And now, we start recombining.
Yes.
So, starting with this, as such. And... we just reversed the order here.
Ah, I see.
So the top is now... Hold on. Yeah. Top is now the bottom and vice versa. Okay, unfold that a little. So it can actually click in nicely. So leaving a little bit of gap. Set that aside again. We have this piece here. Goes on like that.
Which will probably connect to this.
Now this gets flipped again. And it's steering wheel to steering wheel.
Aha.
The back already has interesting going on.
Yes.
But yeah, this would be the quote-unquote face of it. Speaking about the face...
Piece that was constructed very early on is the head. It's looking quite good so far.
Flip this again. This is the challenge. It's trying to put these pieces on somewhat in frame of the camera.
Yes.
They do go in fairly easily, so I can't complain. No, don't have that overhand. There we go. There's that nice wings in the back slash
Yes.
slight Gundam look going on.
It's looking quite nice so far.
Okay, so it really might just be that simple, as it were.
Hmm.
We have a leg.
We have a second leg. So far, so good.
Yeah. Now the quote-unquote hard part.
Yeah, the shoulder ball joints, those are gonna be... That could have been worse. That could have been so much worse.
He flew away!
Ah!
Oh no! The same pieces are falling apart because of how my hands hit them.
And
Yep.
does this need to be tilted down slightly?
No.
No? It needs to be tilted up. Okay.
Not all the way though.
Oh.
It's a fun...
Middle ground. There we are. That
And
sounded...
he separated again.
No!
That's the downside. He wants to separate a little.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't have more than one peg really
True.
connecting you at your midpoint.
And yes, this is the Mecha.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna say something.
Uh-huh.
Why? Why is this not in use?
Good question. But, let's see here. There might be a little bit of room for... Oh.
And this is...
This is where we're going to be a little nitpicky about this. It's not holding together the way that it should.
Yeah, this is the fragile.
Yeah. Now, I'm just taking a quick look, seeing if there's... There might be a couple of spots where you can maybe attach an additional
Piece or two.
But for the most part, everything looks to be closed.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. He does not look bad. I'm assuming
No,
he might be she. I'm not going to gender a
Definitely
robot.
Definitely does not look bad.
No, it looks nice. Do a quick stand test, although it doesn't look the greatest for the camera.
If you got a like a hollow round and one of those little T pieces that got used a couple times in this build, be a nice
True.
little shield.
Yeah.
Potentially, that would be in use.
So essentially, stealing the T-piece here to make into the shield.
To connect it to this little slot.
Yeah. And on that mark, it's going, well, if you're doing that,
Could make
you
a
might
much
as
larger,
well
make a much larger shield.
make it into a nicer, quote-unquote, shield for him.
Very true. So
There's
there's some options
options.
here if you have the pieces. And because it's Lego compatible, then you might have something laying around where you can actually make use of a lot of this stuff.
Which is very true. And before we end out, I will ask your immediate opinion, since we literally just put the mecha together. Which is better, the individual or the whole?
Ooh, well, I do kind of like the whole, but for me being kind of a space space program nerd, as it were, I'm a little partial to the individuals.
And I will say, considering especially up here how fragile he is, I would definitely be a little more inclined to go, hey, the individuals might be the better option.
Yeah, but it's still cool that they all come together like this.
I mean, for $20, this is still fantastic.
Yeah.
So, from the price point, I can't argue at all.
Yeah,
I just...
the engineering standpoint, you still have a fair amount of engineering that goes into, we designed this, and then it assembles into this.
Yes, and you can get creative and repurpose pieces.
Yes.
But yeah, I think the individual space pieces are nice on their own.
Yes.
Makes a nicer playset too.
Mm-hmm.
But as this, you have plenty of pieces to experiment with.
Yes.
So, anyway, that's our 2 cents on that portion.
Yep.
So, as I carefully... Hey, he didn't break.
Thank you all for joining us today.
We hope you have a good day, and take care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye.